Hi, it's Jess here from Nigezza Creates. Thank you for joining me today. So I'm here with another haul video. So it's my second of the year. I did say I won't be doing many hauls because I don't intend to buy very much, and then I go out and break it on day one. Well, it was day two actually, because the shops weren't open on day one. So anyway, this is what I got. Couldn't resist. And so that was that. Now this actually was free, so I actually got this before Christmas. Went to see Ed's mum, and she had picked these up. She'd picked a couple of packets up of papers and said, any good to you? And I thought, this is one-sided, and I thought, oh, this is nice sort of vintage vibe. I can do some things with this paper. The other stuff was all a bit too modern and bright, so I sort of said no to the other paper, but I went, oh yeah, I can use this. So she was very pleased, but it was like, no, I don't want the others. So that's what I've got, and I can put that straight away in my 6x6 paper box, which is just up here and in reach. So that's that. What else did I get? Oh, I got this. I did actually get this before, when I was up in Alnwick. I just split my haul up, so I paid £1 for this. And these are like, I think they are. I think they're plastic, little plastic doilies. And I thought these would work really well when tea dyeing paper. Yeah, they are, the little plastic doilies, or just being a stencil, which better than an ordinary doily, because sometimes it bends. So I'm going to leave one of these up here ready to use as a stencil, and then I'm going to put some for tea dyeing, and then I also thought they'd be good for the jelly plate. So I've got loads, so I might gift some of these as well, but for the moment I'm going to put half with my mixed media and half with the tea dyeing, and put some in a pile for Happy Mail. And then I got this. I broke the packaging, but it was brand new, brand spanking new. How could you turn that down? There must be another one of these somewhere. £1.65 I paid. So, it had to be done really, didn't it? So I shall leave those with me daubers, so that I've got them to hand. Recycle that. Got to spare one of them. Put that there, because it's bound to be, I'm bound to be almost got a terminal one somewhere. And then I bought this, 65p. It says it's a chalk book, so presumably that means you can use chalk on this. But I just thought it was nice paper, and I thought it would be nice as a page in a journal. I quite like the look of a ripped edge in a journal, and it's a journaling page. It's a different feel. I just liked it. So that can go on my shelf with plain paper to put as pages in a journal. So that's that. And I got this. And again, I was thinking possibly jelly printing, or let's get it out. So we've got all these frames, which I thought with a bit of inking on, they'd be right nice. They would. There, because they're embossed. So loving the look of that. That would be right nice. So I got loads of those. And then we've got cards with apertures, which that could be a sort of cabinet card. I could put something behind there, and then we'll ink it up. That'd be really nice. I think the idea is that one of these would have gone over that aperture, possibly, and you would have encased it between this and that, so when you open you can't see it, possibly. Not really sure what the idea of it was, but that's my idea for it. So that was worth paying what I paid, 80p. Can't go wrong, can you really? So just got to remember I've got all these things and decide where's the best place for that. I bought another paper pad. I just like, don't really need another paper pad, Jez. Why are you buying it? But there we go. I'm terrible. It was like, Jez, you weren't going to buy anything. You were going to use what you got. But I actually want to use less digitals. I mean, obviously I'm going to use Rachel Bella Crafts, the one I designed to, and I love her stuff. And Tracy Fox, I love her stuff, and I often do collabs with her. But and my own. But other than that, sometimes when you're sticking to genuine ephemera, you don't get many colours, and so scrapbook paper's all right. So I liked the words. Thought they can get cut up and used. So we've got a few pages of those, and I just thought these had a bit of a vintage vibe, and I thought I could use those. I thought these could be cut up into labels, so I was happy with that. I thought there was enough. Those would be the nice on the back of a tag, because you've then got something to write on. So yeah, there's quite a few pages of that. I like a line when I'm writing. So yeah, that is the reason why I rationalised it was okay to buy this. Backs of tags, some nice labels, some words, and then I got a bunch of letters. So yeah, that's why I bought that and justified that. I bought this. I've had this before. It's decoupage, and I've had this before, and I've also then got rid of it as well. I don't think this was one that I gave, because I do remember using these particular sheets to make a card back in my card making days, going back a long time. But so let's just, are they all the same? So yeah, 5 sheets of that design. 3 sheets of the other, but I thought I could make some cabinet cards. That was what I thought. Now obviously these ones that are tiny I'm not going to use, but I can use the 3 bigger ones in each of them, and then there's a few bits on the background that I might be able to use. But I did think they would make cabinet cards. And if we look at the frame, that doesn't quite work. It's not quite wide enough to be hidden under that frame. But you know, even if I don't use it with these frames, that, you know, I might have some others that I can use. So yeah, that was just what I thought, that they would be usable for something, and I might give some away. And then I got this there was a low battery sign, and it's actually on my iPad that I'm mirroring with and not my phone. Right, and then I got this. Right, nice big shoebox, and in this shoebox, I don't know how many I've got. Right, I've just took a small handful, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 4, 8, 12. So there could be 400 of these in this box. I paid £5. Job lot £5. So they're all envelopes with a stamp on and address on. Some are from, so these ones, that's 1964, 1972. So I think probably the 60s and the 70s. So all with the Queen stamp on. 66, 72. So yeah. Some slightly different. So somebody obviously collected a load of first aid covers, and extra Exmouth. Don't know how these ended up in Hull, but there you go. So envelopes, so some nice quality envelopes, some different style of envelopes, but I love the fact that they are vintage and they've all got a little bit of discoloration around them. Are they all Mrs. S. Roberts? Yeah. Oh, that's how they ended up in Hull, because she's from Cleethorpes. So yeah. So yeah, this person obviously knew somebody, or she sent them to herself. I don't know. Why would you have envelopes like this? I bet some people out there know. Devon County Show in Exeter. Used to live in Exeter. So yeah. And I might bundle some of these up. I keep saying I'm going to sell some of my genuine ephemera because I've got more than one person needs. And then it never... I wonder if this was put in order. No, I don't think it was, Jess. No, I don't think it was. So yeah, I just thought I never need to buy another envelope again. And I prefer envelope projects made with an actual envelope with a stamp on it and a postmark. That's just fabulous, isn't it? So got that. And then the last thing was a freebie. So freebies are all right, although they're not necessarily all right, Jess, because the whole point is I don't want stuff. Anyway, somebody was giving this away on Facebook Marketplace. So it was obviously an advent calendar for tea. So it's nice little wooden boxes in a wooden frame, and I thought I'd upcycle it in some way. So yeah, couldn't turn that down. I might use this in a drawers because so I've got little holes, and then use these separate as little containers in a drawer, because the square, I have a problem with round things in a drawer because I think they're just a waste, whereas this would be all right in a drawer. And look, it's even got, some of them still have some little labels in it to say what the tea was, which I could upcycle as well. Anyway, I'll do something with that, so watch this space. Maybe you got some ideas, any suggestions what to do with this. I mean, one thing I thought I could screw it to the wall, except I don't particularly have any wall space because I've used it all up, literally floor to ceiling almost in this room. So yeah, I'm going to put it back in the carrier bag because they do tend to fall out, these drawers. But yeah, it's always worth having a little look. One man's rubbish is another one's treasure, and they were just going to recycle this. But some people put it on Facebook, don't they, go, anybody want this before I recycle it? And I'm like, yeah, I'll have it. So that is my little haul. So I did actually went mad and did have a little bit of a trawl on eBay. I'm a little bit addicted, although I have had an eBay splurge for a while. I missed one when I was on a walk yesterday, which I was a bit gutted about. So yeah, so there will be a few more things to show you. Maybe one a month is what I'll do. All right. So yeah, hope you like that, and I will bring you projects using that stuff very, very soon. All right, bye for now. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.